We have a turbo dryer blower. Let's take a look at this product and see what we have inside. We have a user manual, have a pretty nice looking carrying case, company logo on the front of it, cinch tie, real easy. We have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. And last but not least, we have the turbo blower itself. The only description we are given on the package about this product is that it is a cordless design and it is a lightweight body. I can attest to you that it is pretty lightweight and it is cordless, see? No cords. I do appreciate that it has a trigger squeeze button. Some blowers you have to press the positive up or the positive down button to get the blower to actually start blowing. But I do like the trigger squeeze style mechanism. We have a pretty large diameter output nozzle right here with the same size for the most part input nozzle on the back with a pretty cool spiderweb design in the inside of there. We also have a really nice design on the case itself. This is one of the fancier blowers that I've ever seen, one of the more fancy turbo blowers or dusters or ear dusters. Call it what you want, but it blows air at high velocity, and you can dust, you can blow, you can do whatever it is you want with it. But that's pretty much the gist of the product. Now, we also have a button on the back which a charge with a charge level indicator on top of it. Let's turn it on. I think you have to hold it to turn it. Oh yeah, you can see it's lit right there. I don't know if the camera's picking up those little red LEDs, but they're not the brightest LEDs. However, all 4 of the LEDs are lit, which is indicating our charge level. So let's squeeze the trigger. Whoa, that thing's got some power. Watch this. This got kickback. Oh my goodness. This thing has, what do you call that? I guess you would call it kickback. I forgot what the technical term is for that when you're shooting a gun and you got, yeah. I just blew something off the top of the desk probably about 10 feet away with this little thing. Whoa, the power. This is the strongest blower that I've tested for this size. This is stronger than, let me show you the other blower that I have, which is significantly bigger. Hold on. Look at this blower right here. This is a 20 volt blower, the battery about the size of your typical DeWalt power tool, 20 volt battery. Probably modeled after it in any way. In all capacities, it's probably modeled after that battery. It's a copy, it's a clone of some sort. Anyway, this does not put out the amount of blowing force that this one does. This one puts out significantly more force, and it has a higher flow rate. Look at the size difference from the out. This one is giant compared to this one, yet this one still puts out more air and more force. Now, how do I put that to the test? How do I prove that to you guys? I can't really necessarily prove it to you. I don't have any testing equipment that can measure wind force right now. Maybe at some point in the future, I will get some testing equipment to measure wind force. But you'll have to take my word for it. This one right here, that's the boss. That's next level right here. This turbo blower is actually turbo. Let me demonstrate to you. If you've seen the last video I did with the blower, I blew some 2x4s off the desk. This is not going to have any issues whatsoever blowing those 2x4s off the desk. This is not going to have any issues blowing those 2x4s off the desk. I have the same 2x4s behind me right now. Let me set them up and I'll show you exactly what I mean. I have the same 2x4s, about 2 foot in length right here. 2 2x4s. No surprises there. We're going to stack them up like this. Let's do it this way so you can see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm going to take this and blow them. Let me move my equipment out of the way because this is going to blow it right off the desk. Oh, it turned off on me. So apparently this thing has a timer which times out and it'll turn itself off. So let's turn it back on. All right, it's back on. Try it that way. It blew it right off the desk. Now let's see. See, these are two 2x4 stacked together like that, which is a lot to move for a little device like this. Now let me show you this one. It doesn't even budge it. Watch. It doesn't move it. We'll put this right there so you can see. Now we'll take this one again. And it moves it right away. The force, the power coming out of this turbo blower is tremendous. Let's put this out of the way. Let's see if I can blow this thing off the desk. Did you see that? This little guy has some power. This right here. Hold on. Let me get the box. I'm excited about this one. You're gonna have to buy this one yourself. Use the link down below in the description to get this blower. This is definitely the one that you want. You can probably blow leaves off your front porch with this, and look at how small it is. That is a fantastic idea. So let's go ahead and put that to the test. Let's blow some leaves off the front porch. Here we are right now blowing leaves off the front porch, and this thing is acting like it's a leaf blower. It's punching well above its weight class. This little turbo duster is confused. It is thoroughly confused. It's not a leaf blower, but it's acting like it's a leaf blower. Maybe this little duster identifies as a leaf blower and is actually performing like a leaf blower. But whatever it is, or whatever it thinks it is, I am thoroughly impressed. I am very, very impressed. Look at that. My porch is clear. There's no more leaves or dirt and debris on my porch right now because of this little leaf blower. This little air duster. It's fantastic. Look at that. That's very, very convenient.